Hello everyone and welcome back. Mo here, and this is episode 13 of my 100% walkthrough for the first Berserker Khazan. In this episode we will be taking on the boss for Linen Mine called Shaktuka, and we'll be farming him for a little while. This will be about half an hour episode, which is perfectly fine. We have the Fallen Guardian set on. Let's just reset this. He does inflict plague, so put your plague cleanse on. He is weak to fire. Our weapon does get imbued with fire, but we'll put this on just in case we need it. In terms of attacks, just see what we've got. They are quite wide swinging and easy to read. He has a 5-hit combo at the beginning, which ends with a double hand slam. He does a leaping attack, which can all his attacks can be reflected. If the leaping attack, if you brink guard it or fail to guard against it or dodge it, he will follow up with a second attack. If you reflect it, you'll prevent him from doing so. His bite attacks will inflict plague, so just make sure you can guard against them. They will accumulate a little bit of plague, but if you dodge them, then you won't take any. He's got 2 burst attacks. One of the burst attacks, he will lick his left hand and then swipe at you with it. Once he does, his left hand will start glowing. That means any attacks he inflicts from his left hand will accumulate plague as well. In terms of, I have just noticed, and I'll fix that in a second. In terms, the second leap attack is burst attack is just him leaping at you. Again, that involves a bite, so try to counter that. He also has a lunging grab attack, which also he bites with. So you've got plenty of chances to get plague inflicted on you. Just try and dodge as many of them as you can. I have just noticed that the background music isn't being recorded. I'm just going to fix the source. Bear with me a second. There you go, that should now be coming through. Okay, so let's go ahead and get him done. I did forget, I think I'm using I don't think I've got whirlwind on. That seems a little bit difficult. That's his leaping attack. There's a biting attack. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have whirlwind on. I need to turn that on. There's his triple bite, and then the leaping bite. As you can see, fire works really well against him. This is his first burst attack. He licks his hand. Now we're going to try and avoid his left hand attacks. And that takes care of him. Let's take the volume down a bit. As you can see, he's not all too difficult. Once you do defeat him, you'll get the trophy. The trophy is called... what is it called? Linon's Beast. Once it's done, Tristan will just tell you to talk to Julian, speak to Julian, go through his dialogue.
It was all for nothing. They told me he was a traitor like you.
We'll then end up back in the crevice, speaking to Julian. This will open up the Open Lake City Aldevir map, and also give us the side mission, Escaping Linon Mine.
Everything you used to say about
So speak to him again.
When I started, not only I decided this.
And here's the side mission. So make sure you speak to him a second time. You come back out of the cutscene, back to the crevice. You're in the middle of a conversation. It'll open up the Lake City. Once that conversation ends, talk to him again, and you should get the side mission option. Whoops.
When I started, not only I decided this.
Nothing else.
I think
Tristan also gives us a side mission. Why have you forsaken us?
General,
we will be doing both those side missions in the next episode.
there are people of their faith.
Finish up his conversation. Have a chat with Dimmock.
I've heard
Purchase some transmutation shards and mist. And let's take a look at our gear. Now, Shaktuka drops the Beastslayer set. We want to pick up the Beastslayer set. All 6. So with 2 pieces, you get a damage increase of 10% on frontal assault. Nearly all of our attacks are frontal assault, so that will be helpful. Blowback Vengeance increases the stamina damage. That's great. We don't have a lot of stamina damage. I think we're at like 20% or something. We can have a quick look. Even less than that, we're at 14.2%. So with 3 set Blowback Vengeance, whenever you do Vengeance, you'll increase stamina damage by 30%. I think just for the Vengeance, it doesn't stick with you for a few seconds. The actual Vengeance will do 30% additional stamina damage. You'll also get 15% increase to Whirlwind damage. We like that. And 5-piece set will get you damage increase for 15 seconds. 1% damage increase for 15 seconds, and that can stack up to 20%. Up to 20 stacks for 20%. For 6 pieces, you also get a new technique called Whirlwind Tempest. I wonder if it will show us. Yes, it does. So with Whirlwind Tempest, you literally disappear, do a bunch of flashy attacks, and then come down with a smash. It's a great attack. It does a lot of damage, and it's quite fun to pull off. The cons against it is it will only work against large enemies, so it won't work against humans or most of the small enemies. It also costs a spirit point to use, and sometimes the enemy can just move out of the way, in which case it's just completely useless. I personally don't like using it. So in this case, I will only be getting the 5 armor pieces, and I will continue using the warrior set for the additional damage with Wind Piercer. So let's go ahead. I think it was a chest piece we picked up. It was. Let's put a lock on that one. Did we pick up anything else interesting? No, nothing we want to keep. Go ahead and check your memories. You should have completed Inconceivable Truth. So we've picked up all the items. Go ahead and distribute the points. And before we go back in, let's make sure we've got Whirlwind in place. We have that's at max. You did notice I did a couple of reflex in there. This combination works. You can put some additional points in if you want to recycle any. It'll just do additional defense, taking less damage when you do reflection, do a little bit more damage when you do reflection, and this one just prevents you from you prevents your stance from breaking. I wonder if they say anything. Let's just check. In my notes I haven't put down that they say anything.
Oh.
But we might as well hand over this. The defector set. And then check with Oksana. We checked everything except the rings and necklaces. There's nothing here. Do you know what? I don't need that anymore. I won't need this either. And in here we did pick up... No, we don't need that. We won't need that. All that. All that. Everything else I'll keep locked. We might as well just extract the lacrima. And swap it for a level. Right, let's get to farming Shaktuka for a while. Like I said, I'll probably keep this video to 30 minutes. We'll fight him a few times. Pick up a few items if I can in the 30 minutes. Get all 5 pieces, that's great. Otherwise I'll do the rest of the farming off camera.
We've got a new... Now you are strong enough.
Unleash any soulstones if you have enough. We should have enough by this point.
To unlock more effects.
Then on mine, execution grounds. I did put Whirlwind on, didn't I? I did. Whirlwind just works great for applying the flame as well. So Whirlwind and Wind Piercer working together will afflict flame on the enemy a lot quicker. So let's go ahead and put this through. Oh, you recovered too soon there. You shouldn't have recovered. Okay, we've got the shoes on that one.
General,
unfortunately, we have to wait for this little message to disappear and speak to Yulian to go all the way back.
yes, my family's
Luckily, the
name is
cutscene doesn't
Hopeful.
replay. beginning there, you might have noticed that I blink guarded his first attack and then reflected his second. I just do that because I like my weapon to be inflamed. No, I missed all of those there. Avoid that attack because it will cause plague. I don't actually know what killed him at that point.
General.
All I did was a dodge. I didn't blink guard that one.
I prayed you had survived the
Was he on fire, I wonder? Do you know what? Next fight I will let him go through a few attacks. Well, let him go through all his attacks. All I'll do is blink guard. Just so we can get an idea of what his moveset looks like. I'm just going to put a lock on those items. Those bites try to avoid, and then he's going to do a lunging bite. If you don't reflect it, he leads with this. If you can blink guard that one, it will stun him for a moment. I missed that. That exposes his back for a moment. Just want to see him do both his burst attacks. So that's his sweeping attack. That was his grab attack, by the way. After that swing, he decided to do a grab attack instead. That would have caused bite damage, plague damage. him do one more combo. If he doesn't do his other burst attack, then I'll just kill him. Hopefully he'll do it throughout the fight. There it is. Ooh. He cut that one short. I keep expecting him to follow that up with something, but he doesn't. Oh, wrong button. Another pair of leggings.
General, it is so good to see you again. I prayed you had survived the Emperor's wrath.
Yes, my family's name was helpful at first.
Once he gets up from that, he'll always do a little roar so you can get a free attack in. Oh, we did that too early. Oh, two leggings in a row. We do want to get five. I can't remember what they're called now. Beast jaws, I think they are. Beast jawbone. We've got 5 already. That's great. Little later on, we will pick up his set recipe, so we can craft it. We did pick up another skill point. We shall put it on. Do you know what? Let's start filling these out. Reflection. Yeah, let's take decreased damage.
General, I can guess. My family's name was helpful at first.
We're at 27 minutes. This will be the last fight, and the rest I'll do off camera. I'm going to try and keep the videos to 30 to 45 minutes long. I have noticed the earlier videos are a bit too long. Headband. So I think that's 4 pieces, I think. Well, we are at 29 minutes. I won't do another one. So we've got the headband. I was going to say that looks like the bards. We've got the headband. We've got the chest piece. We have not got the arm piece yet. We've got a better Beastslayer leggings. And we've got the boots. Okay, so off camera, I'm going to continue farming him. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it shouldn't take too long. I've got all 4 pieces. I just need the 1 wrist guard. Next episode, we will be doing... Let's have a look. Where's my notes? We'll be doing the 2 side missions, Escaping Lynn on Mine and Why Have You Forsaken Us. They're both side missions. I think when I do the walkthrough prep, I'll have a look to see how long it takes me to go through each one. I'm going to try and see if I can get both in under 45 minutes. If so, I'll do it as one video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.